Good morning. Good morning, those who joined today, early morning, Saturday morning. In Chicago, we have a cloudy weather, rainy weather. Tomorrow is the Holi. Wish you all happy. You and your families are very happy. Holi tomorrow. And the Holi is the festival of spring. It's a very colorful festival of colors, festival of spring. It's a beautiful way to welcome the spring. And unfortunately, tomorrow's Holi event is cancelled at the temple. But still, we can still enjoy the spirit of Holi at homes and be safe. So thank you all for joining. Sit comfortably, palms in Anjali Mudra, close your eyes. Take a slow, deep inhale. On your exhale, chant the mantra Om. Continue a few more times. Deep inhale. Couple more times. One last time. Asatoma Sagamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amrutam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us from untruth to the truth. Lead us from darkness to the light. Lead us from death to immortality. Peace within me, peace within you, peace in surroundings. Slowly open your eyes. Bring your arms up, reach up. Inhale. You can even drop your head back, opening up the throat center. Exhale, slowly relaxing your shoulders. Bring your arms down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So we're going to bring your left arm up, add a gentle twist. Place your left hand on your right knee, right hand up, and then support your spine straight with fingertips on the mat or even palm on the mat. But make sure you relax the right shoulder. Don't lift the shoulder. As you inhale, elongate the spine. As you exhale, deepen the twist. Turn your head back. You can look through the right corners of the eye. And just slowly, mindfully observe, let go any tightness in your lower back as the twist is coming from the lower back all the way to the crown of the head. It's just not the upper body, shoulders twist. It's the entire deep twist coming from the base of the spine towards the crown of the head. Relax your neck muscles. Relax your shoulders. And let that energy pass through from the base of the spine towards the crown of the head. Slowly come back to the center. This time bring your both palms up again, reach up. Place your right hand on the left knee. Keep the spine straight and elongated on your inhale. And with left hand supporting your spine straight, placing the palm down or fingertips on the mat. And make sure your left shoulder is relaxed. On your inhale, elongate the spine. On your exhale, deepen the twist. Turn your head back. Look through the left corners of the eye. Feel the stretch on the right side of the neck. Just relax entire shoulders, your neck muscles. And then make sure this twist is coming from the bottom up, from the base of the spine towards the crown of the head. Just let go any tightness, any stuck and stale energy, and then lower chakras. Just let go, listen to the body, continue to inhale, and continue to exhale. Slowly come back to the center again. This time we're going to add a gentle twist, or actually stretch to the left and the right, like almost like the crescent moon. You can support your spine straight, left hand on the mat, or you can even soften the elbow, and then, but don't put any weight, too much weight on the left palm. Just right hand up, reach up, deep inhale. On your exhale, slowly stretch to the left side. So notice as you stretching more, you can soften the elbow, left elbow, without keeping any weight on the left palm. Just stretch a little more. You can even turn your head to the ceiling. Try to sit on both sit bones. Continue to inhale. Continue to exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly come back to the center again. This time, other side. Place your right palm on the mat. Make sure this elbow is softened. And then no weight on your right palm. Just elongate, stretch on the left side. Deep inhale. On your exhale, stretch to the right side. You can even turn your head to the ceiling. Notice your left side of the body is completely stretching, opening up the left energy channel. And try to sit evenly on both sit bones. Continue to inhale and continue to exhale. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Feel free to close your eyes. Just bring your awareness inwardly, focusing on your Ajna chakra if you like. Or feel free to open your eyes. Your choice. Just continue to stretch and slowly come back to the center. So we will do the lower body stretch now. Extend both legs. Feel free to sit comfortably. Feel free to bend the knees as needed, but try not to round your spine. Try to keep the spine straight. That's the principle. Continue to inhale. Keep the spine straight. Elongate. Turn your body towards your right toe, right big toe. Keeping the spine straight. Slowly elongating the spine. Slowly exhaling. Folding forward. Folding forward as deep as you can go. If you cannot go too deep, just keep the spine straight and stay there. Hold on to the toes with your right hand and keep the spine elongated and tuck your chin in. Slowly keep straightening the neck as well. Spine and the neck is in one straight line as you try to bring the forehead towards the right knee. Try not to round the spine to touch your forehead to the knee. That's not the goal. The goal is to keep the spine straight. Reach forward on your inhale as if you're going to bite that big toe with your mouth. And on your exhale, tuck your chin in, forehead towards the knee. On your inhale, reach forward furthermore, deepen the forward bend, as if you're going to bite that big toe with your mouth. And then on your exhale, chin towards your chest, forehead towards the knee, spine and the neck is in one straight line.
And if you cannot go any more deeper than that, just stay there. Just listen to the body. Continue to inhale. Continue to exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. If you cannot go any more deeper than that on this, as we are still warming up, just stay there. Just listen, especially the lower part of the body, the sacral chakra, the root chakra, where probably you will have a very tight spot on the sacral chakra, like I always have. Just listen to that. Just opening up that energy channel, breathing in, breathing out. And try to hold on to the big toe with your two right hand index fingers. And then to bring the right elbow inside your right knee. This way, you can open up your left shoulder above the right, opening up your heart center, elongating the left side of the body, turning your head, focusing on the left side of the body, focusing on the left side of the brain, focusing on the left ear, right ear facing towards the right knee. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Try to keep the spine and the neck in one straight line as you elongate the left side of the body. Inhaling, exhaling. If you are comfortable here, you can even reach the left arm, index fingers touching the big toe, if that is possible. If that is not possible, you can even lift the left arm up to the ceiling. You can even also wrap your left arm behind your back and trying to lift the left shoulder above the right, just elongating the spine. So you can make a lot of these variations in this Chanusirsasana, head to knee pose. You can add a twist, you can add the spine elongated, opening up the heart center. And then whenever you want to come down, slowly come back to the neutral, forehead towards the knee, and then slowly come up.
So we will do the same thing on the other side. So make sure you adjust your body so that you can face your entire torso of the upper body is facing towards the left toes. Make sure maybe one side is harder than the other. So make those adjustments. Try to keep this knee straight is the goal, but even if you need to bend the knee, feel free to bend the knee. But try to keep the spine straight. That's the more important part. There is no compromise there. You have to keep the spine straight. Continue to deep inhale, elongate the spine, and then slowly reach forward, fold forward. Like I said, one side is harder than the other. For me, left side is always harder than the right side. Trying to reach the spine forward as if you're going to bite that big toe. Reach forward as deep as you can go, elongating the spine. Feel free to touch, hold on to the left hand index fingers with your toes. Once more, inhaling, reaching forward as if you're going to bite that big toe. Exhaling slowly, folding forward. Tuck your chin in, forehead towards the knee. Try not to round the spine. Even if you are not able to bring the forehead close to the knee, that's fine. Just keep the spine straight. One more time. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, tuck the chin in, neck and the spine in one straight line, forehead towards the knee. One more time. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, fold forward. If you cannot go any more deeper than that, stay there. Continue to breathe in. Continue to breathe out. Listen to the lower part of the body, especially the lower back. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Take your time. Just continuously let go any strain, any stress, any tightness in the lower back. Open up continuously from the lower back, from the root chakra all the way to the crown of the head. Deep inhalations and deep exhalations. And hold on to the left leg, big toe with your left hand index fingers. And then bring the left elbow inside your left knee. And then try to open up the right side of the body. Trying to lift the right hand up towards the ceiling, turning your head.
left ear facing the left knee. So this way you can open up the right side of the body, bringing the right shoulder above the left, opens up your heart center, completely elongate the spine on the right side of the body. Right hand extended towards the left leg big toe, trying to keep the right shoulder above the left, opening up your heart, adding a gentle twist, and this Janusirsasana helps relieve any tightness in your bodies. Continuously inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. If you cannot extend the right arm towards the left leg big toe, there is alternative. You can just bring the right hand up towards the ceiling, and then you can also wrap your right hand behind your back. So make minor adjustments, what suits your body. But try to keep the spine straight and the right shoulder above the left, opening up your heart. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Just listen to the body. Massage your spine and the lower back. Keep the right shoulder above the left and opening up your heart. And when you want to come out of the pose, slowly forehead towards the left leg, left knee, keeping the spine elongated, and then slowly come back up. So these are gentle twists, gentle forward bends. It opens up any stuck energy in your lower back, along the lower chakras of the body. So now we will do the forward bend, and here we can now fold your knees. You can even adjust the stance. You can even adjust the sitting stance into Vajrasana this time, if this is more comfortable to you. So this way, if necessary, but make sure you're sitting between the heels. And that means you need to open up your heels, toes together, or big toes are touching, and open up your heels so you can sit between your heels. So this way you can bring this spine straight. And if necessary, separate your knees further along. So that makes it even more comfortable. So keep the spine straight and elongated. Deep inhale. On your exhale, slowly fold forward. And as you're folding forward, as you're keeping the hands on the mat, just make sure you're sitting between the heels. Do not lift the butt higher. Just keep sitting between your heels. Place your hands on the mat and slowly walk your hands forward. Trying to keep the spine straight as you fold forward, as you bring the forehead towards the mat. Keeping the spine straight, elongated, as you bring the forehead towards the ground. Even if the forehead doesn't touch the ground, no big deal, but keep the spine straight. Continue to inhale and continue to exhale. It's almost like you're kissing the Mother Earth here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Opening up all the energy channels, energy centers along the spine, from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. For 7 major energy chakras: root chakra, sacral chakra, core chakra, heart center, throat center, and the Ajna chakra between your eyebrows on the forehead, and finally the highest energy chakra on the crown of the head. Deep inhalations and deep exhalations. You can even bring your awareness to the first energy center. Take the breath all the way to the root chakra. On your exhale, you can chant the mantra LAM, L-A-M, on your exhale. As you awaken that spiritual dormant energy at that root chakra, LAM. Now bring your awareness to the second chakra, sacral chakra along the spine. Inhale, breathe into that sacral chakra, the reproductive healing energy connecting. On your exhale, chant the mantra VAM, V-A-M. VAM. Now bring your awareness to the core Manipura chakra at the navel area. This is the city of jewels. This is where you draw the energy throughout the asanas practice. And this is the chakra, many cultures call it chi, prana, and this is the chakra that you tap into when you need more energy. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. From the core chakra, on your exhale, chant the mantra Ram, R-A-M. Ram. Now bring your awareness to the heart center, connecting with the wind, opening your heart, opening your lungs, deep inhale. On your exhale, from this Anhata chakra, exhaling, chanting the Bij mantra Yam, Y-A-M, Y-A-M, Yam, Yam. Now slowly bring your awareness to the throat center, Vishuddhi chakra. On your inhale, allow the breath pass through the throat center, and on your exhale, allow the breath pass through the throat center, opening up this blue sky, the Vishuddhi chakra. On your exhale, chant the mantra Hum, H-A-M, Hum. Now bring your awareness to the Ajna chakra, sixth energy center on the forehead, between the eyebrows. Sometimes this is called the spiritual eye or the third eye, the inner eye. Focusing on this center, deep inhaling and deep exhaling. Chant the mantra Om, A-U-M, Om. Now bring your awareness to the highest energy center on the crown of the head, Sahasrara chakra, focusing on the soft spot on your skull on the top of the head, and you feel the oneness. You feel the oneness with the inner self and the whole universal self. You feel the union of body, mind, and spirit at this highest energy center. Inhaling, exhaling, only chant the mantra in the third syllable in the mantra Om, like a humming bee sound. So now just scan your entire body from the root chakra all the way up to the crown of the head, allowing all the three major energy channels open up, allowing all the seven energy centers opening up. Just scan the entire body from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. This is sometimes called this actually same posture. You could do this from the lotus pose if you're well advanced students. Whenever you do this yoga mudra, the goal, the purpose is the same, opening up. This actually, if you're sitting in this Vajrasana, this is a deep relaxation pose. You can even bring your arms behind as you keep the forehead on the mat, and this becomes the child's pose that we normally do in the asanas practice. Now, this is the child's pose. You're welcome to take any time you need a break. So it has the same principle, opening up the three channels, opening up the seven energy chakras. As you're resting in this simple child's pose. And then slowly come up. So that's how we slowly warm up, opening up all the channels, centers. By the way, just those who joined late, I'm just trying to remind
everyone that this is the last Saturday morning class we are doing via YouTube Live. Starting next Saturday, we will try to meet at the temple, outside the temple. Hopefully, the weather gets better and then we will practice outside in the outdoor in person yoga starting next Saturday mornings. On Monday evenings and Wednesday evenings, we'll still be online. And as we're still in the bridge phase in the Illinois COVID phases, we are in the bridge phase. So until we completely the bridge phase is gone, I guess we will just do the Saturday morning classes in person, and then Monday evening, Wednesday evening, same as like we are doing on YouTube. So one last stretch. Now that you're sitting comfortably in this Vajrasana, bring your right hand up. Keep the palm on the mat, right palm on the mat, left palm on the mat. Just opening up, arching your entire body towards the back, opening up your heart, lifting your heart center, opening up your throat center. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Just let go any tightness at the lower back. And just listen to the body. This is the last stretch we were doing. We did the sideways, we did the forward, now we're doing the backwards. So you see the tilting at the pelvic area, and that's where it's really, really helpful. It's in the convex concave. So this we will do this little more pelvic tilting in the cat cow. So this is really, really helpful. So place your hands on your lower back as your spine is arching, curving. Place your hands in both hands and then slowly come back. So massage your spine. Now we will do the couple more simple stretches, and this is simple start with the cat cow, and then we'll do a few more warm-ups. Place your palms on the mat. Arms right below the shoulders, spine in the neutral. I can turn to the sideways, you can see it better. Palms right below the shoulders, knees right below the hips, spine in the neutral. So this way, you can slowly tilt your spine, arch your spine, lift your tailbone high, lift your head up, opening up your throat. And this is what I mean when you do the pelvic tilt into the cow. Just let go any tightness at the lower back, at the lower back and sacral chakra. You can even wag your tail. So listen to the body. Deep stretching, opening up your throat. On your deep exhale, slowly round your spine, drop your hips. The pelvic is tilting the opposite way as you chin to the chest. Push the mat with your palms. Just round your spine, chin to the chest. Drop your hips into cat. So once you chin to the chest, you can even do throat lock or chin lock. Suck your belly in. Your belly is almost touching the spine. Slowly inhaling into cow. Exhaling into cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So now whenever you're ready, if you think you can balance on the right knee and the left palm, see if you can extend the left leg back. Point toes downwards. Kick with the left heel. Extend your right arm. The spine and the left leg and the right arm is in one straight line. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, left knee to the chest, right elbow to the left knee. Round your spine like you did in the cat. Suck your belly in. Inhale, kick the leg high. The spine arching like you did in the cow. Kick the leg high towards the head. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
Inhale, exhale. Every time you come into this elbow to the knee, suck your belly in, round your spine. Exhale as you tilt the spine, pelvic tilting, keeping the leg high as you go into the palm. Place your right palm on the mat, left knee on the mat. We're going to switch to the opposite side. Balance on the left knee and the right palm. Extend the right leg back. Kick with the right heel. Point toes pointing downwards. Left arm extended. The left arm and the spine and the right leg is in one straight line. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, right knee to the chest, left elbow to the right knee, round your spine, suck your belly in. Inhale, kick the right leg up, arch your spine, like you're going to cow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So whenever you need a breath, like I said, you can always go into child's pose. Forehead on the mat. And then slowly come up. We'll do a few more warm-ups and less talking and more doing, okay? And when I said doing, it's actually not even doing, it's being. Being yourself in this practice. Being yourself. Yoga is all about how to be yourself within connecting with your inner self. It's just not a physical doing. It's much more deeper than that. So as we slowly warm up, palms on the mat, coming into the down dog. Push your heels to the mat, lift your tailbone high, spine in one in neutral. If you are not able to touch the mat with your heels, that's fine. Just keep the spine straight and elongated. In the downward facing dog, trying to keep the knees straight as well. But if that is not possible, you can always bend the knees slightly. Lift the tailbone high. Your head is squeezed between your both arms. Inhaling, exhaling. Now we're going to three-leg down dog. Slowly lift the right leg up. The spine and the right leg is in one straight line. Deep inhale. On your exhale, slowly bring the right knee to the right elbow. Engage your core. Inhale, kick the leg high. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, kick the leg high. And slowly, right knee to the forehead. Inhale, slowly, kick the leg high. Exhale, slowly pull the right knee to the left elbow. And then extend the right leg underneath your left armpit, like a scissors kick. Keep the right leg straight on the mat. And then shift the weight to the right palm on the left leg. You can lift the left arm up, opening up. So notice your right leg is straight. Maybe the right foot is resting on the right edge of the right foot. Opening up your heart. It's like a one arm balance here. Weight is on one arm and one leg. There's not much weight on your right leg. The weight is on the left leg and the right palm. Come back. Left palm on the mat. Kick the right leg back up to the three-leg down dog. Inhale. As you balance on the left knee and the left palm, slowly opening up your right hip, like you said, notice you lift the right, point your right knee towards the ceiling, and then slowly keeping the weight on the left leg and the left palm, slowly flip over. Allow the right leg touch the mat, right big toe on the mat, and then push your hips high. Keep the left leg straight, left arm straight. This is the other arm balance. Inhale, exhale. Push your hips high. You can even add a gentle, deep back bend. There's not much weight on the right leg touching the mat, only the big toe touching the mat. The entire weight is on the left, one arm and one leg only. Deep inhale and a deep exhale. Now take the right leg back up to the sky, 3 leg down, down, and then lower the right leg down. If you want to rest before we switch to the other side, you can always come into child's pose. Just reflect on the sequence we did. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Again, back to the down dog. Try to keep the spine straight. Lift your tailbone high as you can go. And try to press the heels to the mat. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. As you're still warming up, notice your breath. The pace is increasing. Notice your breath rate is increasing. You're taking more oxygen into the body. The vitality of the prana, the living force, is increasing. But at the same time, you want to calm down your thoughts in your brain, calm down your heart rate, pulse rate, as you increase the pace in the practice. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Slowly lift the left leg up to the sky, 3 leg down dog. Extend the left knee completely. Weight is on both palms and one leg. Deep inhale. On your exhale, pull the left knee to the left elbow. Engage your core center. This is a very good core warm up here. Kick the leg high, 3 leg down dog. On your exhale, pull the left knee to the right elbow. Engage your core. Kick the leg high, deep inhale. On your exhale, pull the left knee to the forehead. Suck your belly in. Kick the leg high, deep inhale. On your exhale, pull the left knee to the right elbow. And then extend the left leg all the way, like you're doing in the scissors kick. Keep the left leg on the left edge of the mat. Keep the weight on right leg on the left palm and bring the right arm up all the way up. Express yourself. Deep inhale, opening up your heart. Weight is on one leg and one arm. There's not much weight on the left edge of the left foot. Inhale, exhale. Notice your left leg is straight, right leg is straight. Weight is on only one arm. Opening up your heart. Push your hips high. Deepen the back bend if that's possible. Place your right palm back on the mat. Kick the left leg up. Back to the 3 leg down dog. So this time, opening up your left hip. Bend your left knee. Point your left knee towards the sky. You look underneath your left armpit. Weight is on one leg and one arm. And then slowly flip over. Allow the left foot touch the ground, but no weight shifts to the left foot. Keep the weight on the right leg, on the right arm. Push your hips high, deepen the back bend. Inhale, exhale. Opening your heart towards the sky, pushing your hips towards the sky, deepening the back bend. Weight is on one arm and one leg. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Place the left palm back on the mat, kick the leg up, and then slowly lower the left leg down. And take the deep resting child's pose.
Back to the Vajrasana here. Feel free to close your eyes. So those are a few warm-ups we did today, and then we will do some standing asanas practice after this. Hope you're all doing well. Just being present is the big accomplishment for today as we begin the weekend. So also I announced about the Saturday morning in-person classes, but we have a promotion going on in the month of April. As we begin the spring, the promotion is if you register, you can bring your family, a friend, or a guest for free. So make sure you go register for the HTGC yoga classes. And once you register, you can bring your family, loved ones to the classes, in-person classes, and Saturday mornings for free. So stand up. Let's begin with these consolidations as we go into the standing asanas practice. Feel free to adjust your mouths. If you can still see me, great. If not, but you know the routine. Come into the mountain pose, palms into Anjali Mudra. Class begin with the consolidation A, go into B, and then some variations. Ekam, reaching up, arching back, deepening the back bend. Exhale, Dvi, fold forward, chest on your thighs, fingertips on the mat. Engage the sacrum, chest on your thighs. Trini Ardha Uttanasana, deep inhale. Chatwari, palms on the mat, walk back or jump back into plank, deep inhale. Pancha, exhale into Chaturanga or Astanga. Slowly into up dog, all in one count. Or Cobra, if you prefer, you can also go into Cobra on your inhale. Relax your shoulders. If you're doing up dog, knees are off the mat. Weight is only on your palms, relax your shoulders. Shat, exhale into down dog. This is a deep resting pose. You can stay here for one full cycle of a breath. Ujjayi breathing, if possible, inhaling, exhaling through the throat center. Focus on your Ajna chakra. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Sapta, walk your right leg forward all the way between your hand and the left knee on the mat, coming into Anjaneyasana, all in one count. Sapta, deepening the back bend. It's a low lunge, and then you're also offering, praying in this, adding that devotional practice. Feel free to opening up your heart, opening up arching your spine backwards. If necessary, you want to open up your arms, go ahead, continuously. If you like, you can also interlock your hands behind as you bring the shoulder blades together, as you extend the elbows, deepening the back bend. You can do lots of these variations in this Anjaneyasana, in the low lunge. Deepening, you're offering your prayers to the source of light, the sun god. And fingertips back on the mat. Slowly, back to lunge. And Asta, all the way forward, back to Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs. And Nava, all the way up, back to Urdhva Hastasana, reaching up, rising towards the sky, deepening the back bend. Palms to the heart center, back to the mountain pose. And then you can also, before we begin the other side, you can also coming into the Samasthiti. That means your brain, your mind comes to the equanimous state of mind. You feel no pain, no pleasure. You feel calm, centered between the opposite emotions. Begin the consolidation A on the other side, palms to Anjali Mudra. Ekam, reaching up, arching back, deepening the back bend, push your hips forward. And as you deepen the back bend, Dvi, exhale into Uttanasana. Feel free to bend your knees, chest on your thighs.
Engage your sacrum. Trini Ardha Uttanasana. Deep inhale. Chatwari. Palms on the mat. Walk back into plank. Deep inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. Inhale into up dog.
All in 1 count. Punch up. Deep inhale.
Shut. Exhale into down dog. Stay here for a couple of cycles. Breath. Deep inhale and a deep exhale. Ujjayi breathing if possible. And prepare to go into low lunge. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Step forward inside your left hand. Coming into the low lunge. Left knee is inside your left hand. And right knee goes onto the mat.
All the way up into Anjaneyasana. Deepen the back bend. Opening up your heart. Feel free to open up your arms as well as you bring the shoulder blades together in the Anjaneyasana. Interlock your hands behind, bringing your shoulder blades together, extending the elbows. Do all these variations if that's possible for you. Continue to offer the prayers, devotion through the practice. Back to completely Anjaneyasana.
Asta, slowly, first of all, come into normal lunge, and then prepare to come back to the Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs, engage the sacrum. Now all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana.
Deepen the back bend, push your hips forward, palms to the heart center. Samasthiti. So that's how we do classical consolidation. Now we will do some consolidation B's and then some variations. Hope you're all doing well. Just listen to the body. Every time you come into Samasthiti, feel free to close your eyes. Observe your inner consciousness. Like I said, yoga is all about being, not just doing. Being yourself, being in touch with yourself. Yoga is not just the means, it is also the goal. It is not just the goal, it is also the means. It is a journey. It's a consolidation B's, palms into Anjali Mudra. Inhale into chair pose, Ekam. Utkatasana, shift the weight to the heels, lift the toes. Your knees are above the toes.
Dvi, exhale into Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs. Trini Ardha Uttanasana. Chatwari, palms on the mat. Walk backwards, jump back into plank. Exhale into Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Shut. So far, so good, right? Just here. Press your heels down. Continue to inhale and continue to exhale. Here, what we're going to do is warrior ones on both sides. Continue to inhale. Right leg up to the sky. 3-leg down dog. Step inside your right hand. Sapta. And then lower the left heel on the mat. Toes down to pigeon toes.
Warrior one on the right side. Thigh parallel to the ground. Left knee leg is straight, right knee is bent. The legs are on a separate railroad track, so you can keep your hips facing forward, shoulders facing forward. You can even add a deepening the back bend, even in the warrior one stance. And prepare to go back
to the plank. Asta. Inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. Nava. Inhale into up dog.
Relax your shoulder muscles. Your knees are not touching the mat if you're doing the up dog.
And push the mat slowly back to the down dog. Dasha. Full cycle of breath. Pressing your heels down. Prepare to do warrior one on the left heel. Deep inhale. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Step inside your left hand. And prepare to go to warrior one on the left side. Keep the right heel on the ground. Toes turn to pigeon toes.
Warrior one on the left. Feel free to open up your heart, Deep in the back bend, Ekadasha. You can also interlock your hands if you like. So stay in this warrior one. Back leg is straight, front knee is bent. Inhale and Dvadasha. Step back into plank. Deep inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. Triangular inhale into up dog. Chaturdasa, back to down dog. Once you're here, this is the final down dog in the consolidation B. Stay here for a few cycles of breath. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Ujjayi breathing. It's all, Ashtanga Yoga is all about connecting with your breath, connecting with your mind, aligning your body and mind, and going inwardly. Slow, deep inhalations, slow, deep exhalations. Panchadasa, walk forward and jump forward, back to Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs. And Shodhasa, back to the Utkatasana. And back to Samasiddhi. Back to the mountain pose and back to Samasiddhi. That's the consolidation B. Just rest in the Samasiddhi, equanimous state of mind. Feel free to close your eyes. We will do consolidation B second time. But this time we will start with the left side. That's the only difference. Palms to Anjali Mudra, back to the heart center. Ekam, inhale into Utkatasana, chair pose. Lift the toes, shift the weight to the heels, knees right above the toes. Dvi, exhale into Uttanasana, chest on your thighs. Engage your sacrum. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana, deep inhale. Chatwari, palms on the mat, walk back into plank. Push into Chaturanga on your exhale. Pancha, inhale into up dog. Relax your shoulder muscles. Shat, exhale into the downward facing dog. Take a moment. Continue to inhale. Exhale. Ujjayi breathing if possible. Press your heels onto the mat. Deep inhalation. Deep exhalation. Lift the left leg up to the sky. 3 leg down dog. Prepare with the warrior one on the left side. Step inside your left hand. And back right heel onto the mat. Toes turn to pigeon toes. Warrior one on the left. Inhale. Exhale. Sapta. Inhale. Exhale. Asta. Back to plank. Arms on the mat. Deep inhale. Push into Chaturanga on your exhale. Asta. That's it. Asta, right? This is Nava. Back to upward facing dog. Dasha. Back to the downward facing dog. Stay here for a full cycle of breath. Ujjayi breathing if possible. Before we do the warrior one on the right side. Ujjayi breathing. Slow, deep inhalations. Slow, deep exhalations. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Step inside your right hand. Ekadasha. Back to warrior one on the right side. Ekadasha. Right foot is inside your right hand. Right heel goes to the left heel goes to the mat. Left leg straight. Warrior one on the right. Ekadasha. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Prepare to do. Back to the plank. Dvadasha. Deep inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. Triangular, inhale into up dog. Chaturdasa, back to the down dog. So we did warrior one on both sides, and this is the final downward facing dog. Stay here for a couple of cycles of breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale.
Always remind yourself it's a state of being. That's what you're trying to be mindful, be present. Full deep inhale, full deep exhale. So puncture yourself, walk forward and jump forward, back to Uttanasana, chest on your thighs, shoulders up, back to the Uttanasana. Back to mountain pose, Saptadasha. And that's the end of consolidation B on both sides. Back to Samasiddhi. Apologize if the video is not clear, but as long as you're listening to my instructions and following along, you're in good shapes. So those are consolidation A's and consolidation B's. We can do some additional variations. We call it consolidation C's, but if you want, you can call it consolidation D. It does not really matter. What matters is how you bring your spirit and principles in your practice. Okay, so I'm going to turn to the side, but you don't have to. You can still face the camera and continue to practice. You can still practice it, look at your big screens and practice. And feel free to keep a block nearby in this next sequence. That's because it's a lot easier if you have a block close by. Just make sure you have a block close by. Arms into Anjali Mudra. So like I said, we can call it anything you want. Consolidation C or consolidation D does not really matter. Arms to Anjali Mudra. Inhale into Uttanasana. Exhale into Uttanasana. Same as we start consolidation B's. Walk back into front, deep inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. That's just the standard vinyasa. Continue to inhale and continue to exhale. And here the fun part begins. Slowly lift the right leg up to the sky. 3-leg down dog. Inhale. Slowly pull the right knee forward. Step inside your right hand. And slowly you can press your left heel onto the mat, but right behind the right foot. Right behind the right foot. Not unlike in warrior one. Both legs are in one straight line. Like left foot is left heel and the right heel is aligning. Now windmill your arms coming into warrior two. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Notice there's a right angle between the thigh and the right foot, and this left leg is straight. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, exhale. Look towards your right hand, middle finger into the infinite distance. The gaze, drishti, is important. Where you focus, that's where the mind goes. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Turn your right thumb up, like this is a reverse warrior. Keep looking your beautiful face in the mirror in your right palm. And slowly bring the right elbow to the right thigh. Extend the left side of the body. And this is where the block comes in handy. So keep the block close by. You can even support your body weight. Not much weight, just fingertips on the block. Still keep the right knee bent as you lift the left arm up. So rather than keeping the elbow on your thigh, you can support your fingertips on the block as you lift the left arm up. Still keep the right angle between the right thigh and the right leg. Left leg is straight. Inhale, exhale. This is the first side angle pose. And you can also extend the left arm towards the front if that is more comfortable for you. Keep the left leg and the spine, torso, and the left arm is in one straight line. Feel free to wrap up your left arm behind. We use the same principles even in the warm-ups. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. So shift the weight to the right leg, slide the left leg forward halfway, and then slide the block forward. Shift the weight, 100% weight to the right leg, and then lift the left leg up. The first one-leg balancing pose for today, and this is the Ardha Chandrasana half moon pose. Your weight is on, no weight at all, just touching the block, keeping the spine and the left leg is in one straight line as you lift the left leg up. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Engage the leg that's kicking towards the back wall. Engage, kicking the left heel towards the back wall. The weight is on 100%, weight is on one leg. So it's very mindful pose. You got to maintain the balance and slowly reverse half moon. Keep the left hand on the block. Still maintain the spine and the left leg is in a straight line. Notice your hips are horizontal to the ground at the moment. And this is a very fun pose to begin. Just keep the spine and the left leg is in a straight line. Maintain the balance. And if you think you're fully balanced, bring the palms to Anjali Mudra. Continue to breathe in. Continue to breathe out. Open up your arms into the flying warrior. And then you can bring the palms to Anjali Mudra. And if you're ready to go, into fully extend the arms, palms in Anjali Mudra into warrior 3. Still maintain 100% weight on the right leg. If you're losing balance, like I did, just use support, the wall or the couch, whatever you have in the front. Or if you are falling back, you can always come into, but don't drop the left leg down. Just keep the left leg up, palms to Anjali Mudra, go back to flying warrior. Warrior 3 is the hard pose, right? So back to the half moon pose. And then lower the left leg down, slide back into the side angle pose. And here we're going to do a twisted side angle pose, a revolved side angle pose. Keep the left arm on the block. And here you can tilt the block the way you like. If this is too high, you can tilt it this way. So keep the palm on the block and lift the left heel on the mat. And then revolve side angle pose. That's easy. Just notice your left heel is up. Your weight is on your toes. Weight is on the right leg and the left toes. And then wrap your right arm behind. These are simple variations, not the advanced variations. But this is good enough. Continue to inhale. Open up your heart. Right shoulder above the left. And back to the side angle pose. Lower the left heel back on the mat. Back to the side angle pose. And back to warrior 2. Very nice. So before we transition, so back to the, remember we did left palm on the mat, into plank, right leg back into plank, deep inhale, exhale into chaturanga, inhale into up dog, exhale into down dog. So this is a deep resting pose. Stay here for a few cycles of breath. After we did that challenge and sequence, you deserve a break. These down dogs are beautiful resting poses, like the child's pose. Almost like stopping at the rest area after driving thousands of miles. Full cycles of breath. Ujjayi breathing. So prepare to do the same sequence on the left side. Left leg up to the sky. 3 leg down dog. Look between your hands. Step inside your left hand into the lunge. And then lower the right heel onto the ground, but make sure right heel goes behind the left heel. So already your hips are aligned in one line. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Now you can keep the block close to you. You can windmill your arms into warrior 2. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight. Look towards your middle finger of your left hand into the infinite distance. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, like you're surfing on the ocean. You move with the wave. Don't resist the wave. Don't fight the wave. Move with the wave. You stay floated, balanced on the surfing pose. Turn your left palm up on the reverse warrior. Keep looking your beautiful face in the mirror in your left palm. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Back to warrior 2. And here the fun begins now. Keep the left elbow on your left thigh. Extend the right arm into the side of your pose. Now that you have a block nearby, just keep the left hand resting on the block. No weight shifts to the block. Just keep the right hand extended. Extended side angle pose. Continue to breathe in and then breathe out. Feel free to open up your right shoulder above the left, wrap your right hand behind your back, keep the spine straight and elongated. Now shift the 100% weight to the left foot, slide the right leg halfway, and then pull the left leg forward into the Ardha Chandrasana. Keep the right leg up. Balance on the left foot, right hand up to the sky, and don't drop the right leg down. Keep the spine and the right leg horizontal to the ground. And throughout the sequence, this is the first or second time we're doing on the left side. You should be mindful. Your body knows what you're trying to do. Just inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and then slowly bring your pelvis horizontal to the ground, palms into Anjali Mudra. Prepare to go into flying warrior here. Keep the balance on the left foot. Keep the spine and right leg is in horizontal to the ground. Open up your arms. Prepare to go into warrior, flying warrior. Breathe in and breathe out. Don't drop the right leg down. Keep the palms into Anjali Mudra. And those who like, extend your arms, palms completely into warrior three. Still don't drop the right leg down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. But if you need a break, you can come back, palms to Anjali Mudra. Still don't drop the right leg down. Open up your arms like flying warrior. And back to half moon pose. And here we're going to do reverse half moon. Keep the right hand on the block, left hand up, and then lower the right leg down. And then windmill your arms back to warrior two. That's it. So we will do the reverse. Revolve the side angle pose. Like we did in the side angle pose, we're going to do the revolve side angle pose. Keep the block the other way, palm, right palm on the block, lift the heel, and then come back into the revolve side angle pose. And slowly come back to the vinyasa. Left leg back into plank, deep inhale, exhale into chaturanga, inhale into up dog, exhale into down dog. And this is a deep resting pose. You know what I mean here. It's a deep resting pose. Ujjayi breathing, Samasthiti, deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Ujjayi breathing. That means you're breathing in and breathing out through the throat center. You're still breathing through the nose, but allow the breath pass through the throat center. So whenever you're ready, look between your hands, walk forward, jump forward into Uttanasana and back to chair pose. Palms to heart, back to Samasthiti. So that's the pretty much one set of consolidation C. We call it consolidation D. It does not really matter. So if you need a break, take a child's pose before we do the second time, the consolidation C. That's the key sequence that brings you momentum in your practice. It's like climbing up the hill, right? Climbing down is the easy part. So we are still climbing up. So back to Vajrasana if you like. Back to this Vajrasana, back to child's pose. Feel free, whatever is the best thing for you.
Okay, so after that brief rest, everything okay? Hope you're all doing well, and I did not mean to completely phase out. So I'm checking the time. I think we're good. We're good. 15 more minutes. So we will finish this consolidation C on the second time, and then we do few like climbing down poses, climbing down mountain poses after that. Okay, so come to the other side. Again, we will do the same thing. Same thing. I don't need to explain as much. You know the sequence. Palms into Anjali Mudra. Inhale into chair pose. Exhale into Uttanasana. Inhale into Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale. Step back or walk back into front. Push into Chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Full cycle of breath. Prepare to do same sequence, right? We can begin with the left side this time. Left leg up to the sky, 3-leg down dog. Step inside your left hand. And here, as we go into windmill rounds, going into warrior two, right heel is behind the left, and windmill rounds into warrior two. Prepare to do reverse warrior. Still keep the front knees bent. And back to warrior two. Here we're going to shift into Ardha Chandrasana. Keep the block close by. Before we do the Ardha Chandrasana, you can come into the side angle pose. Deep inhale. You can also do extended side angle pose. And then shift the weight completely to the left leg and prepare to do half moon pose on the left leg. Keep the right leg on the spine in one straight line. After that, we will do the reverse half moon. Right hand on the block. Still maintain the weight balance on the left leg. Don't drop the right leg down. Spine and the right leg is in one straight line. Palms to Anjali Mudra. If you're dancing on the left leg, that's just common, natural. But don't drop the right leg down. Keep the spine and the right leg is in a straight line. Prepare to go into flying warrior. If you're balanced here, you can go into the full expression of the warrior three. Don't drop the right leg down. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now prepare to come back to reverse half moon. Right hand on the block. Still don't drop the right leg down. Reverse half moon. And then whenever you're ready, lower the right leg down. Back to side angle. And here we're going to add a twisted or revolve side angle. Tilt the block, keep the right hand on the block, lift the heel toward on the toes of the right foot, and the revolve side angle. And here, whenever you're ready, back to side angle, and then back to warrior two, right? And then we finish up, windmill rounds, finish up. Left leg back into plank, deep inhale, exhale into chaturanga, inhale into up dog, exhale into down dog. So deep resting pose, last down dog, and this last consolidation. We went through really fast because I explained you in the previous sequence. Dry breathing. Samasiddhi. Look between your hands, walk forward and jump forward. And back to chair pose. Palms to Anjali Mudra. Back to Samasiddhi. Hey, you all finished the challenging consolidation C's. You can tap yourself, congratulate yourself. So we will do a few winding down poses, as I said. So we can begin with some floor asanas. For a second, I thought we still have time up to 10:30. Normally, we used to practice 2 hours on Saturday mornings. So I'm used to teaching 2-hour classes, but I forgot that some of you requested only hour and a half class. So we will end at 10. Normally, we do 2-hour classes. So sit in Vajrasana. Close your eyes. For the beginners, I think 1.5 hours is plenty. For the advanced students or intermediate to advanced students, 2 hour practice, 2 hour practice is like a walk in the park. So I don't need to explain why I say so. Okay, let's do some winding down. Maybe we begin with some back bends. Slide down on the tummy. Maybe I will come close to the camera a little bit. So that way, so it's just a floor asanas now. Open up your arms. Going into the Shalabhasana here, begin with the first back bend, lying down on the back. With support of the floor, just lift your entire body up. Legs up, chest up, thighs up, everything up except your belly into the Shalabhasana. Use your back strength. Inhale, exhale, interlock your hands, extend your elbows, bring your shoulder blades together in the Shalabhasana. Continue to breathe in and continue to breathe out. And release. Take a break in the Makarasana here. Deep resting pose, like you're lying down on the beach. Continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out. Calm down your breath, pulse rate, heart rate as you rest in this Makarasana. So next we will do Dhanurasana, another back bend, beautiful back bend. Bend your knees, reach for the ankles from outside with your hands. Advanced students can reach your toes too. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, kick the legs into your arms, entire body like going into the rainbow. Continue to breathe in and continue to breathe out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. Makarasana again. Resting pose. Okay, after that we will do camel. Come on your knees. You can turn to the sides. You push into the imaginary wall in the front. Your thighs, your pelvis, your hips into the imaginary wall in the front. Right hand up, reach for the right heel. Left hand up. Half camel is just good enough. Deep in the back bend, no way down your hand. Fingertips touching your heel. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now going to the half camel on the other side. Left hand goes to the left heel. Keep pushing into the wall in the front. Thighs, pelvis into the wall in the front. Deep in the back bend. Especially if the pelvis is glued into the wall in the front. On your inhale, push into the wall. On your exhale, deep in the back bend. Half camel. And then slowly back to the child's pose.
Okay, slowly lie down on your back this time. Feel free to completely rest. Keep the block close by again if you like. Just completely rest on the back of the spine. Feel free to bend your knees. Entire body's on your mat. So we begin with the bridge, first inversion. I'm going into the full bridge and maybe finish up with the uh, we call that Urdhva Dhanurasana. It's basically chakrasana cycle, like a cycle pose, kind of like a chakrasana is like a half circle pose. So those are the two inversions we will do today. We don't need to do Shalabhasana, but we don't need to do the shoulder stand and all of that. Just do these three. That's great. So keep the knees bent, entire spine is resting on the mat. You keep the block close by. So you can raise your hips high and then support your hips, sliding the block underneath. So it's a very deep resting pose in this inversion. The inversion begins when your heart is higher than the brain. So lift the heart, shift the weight to the shoulders, allow the blood cycling through or circulating through the brain using the gravity. So no strain on your heart center. So if you don't have a block, you can do the same thing with the elbows supporting the bridge with your elbows underneath the bridge, like pillars under the bridge. So do what makes sense to you. So either way, you lift the heart center higher than the brain, you can rest. And those who have a block is a lot easier, but eventually you don't need a block. You can extend the legs into the full bridge. Those who are on elbows, the full bridge is a little bit harder. Completely extending the legs. There's no weight on the neck. The important thing is no weight on the neck. Your weight is on your shoulders. If you have elbows supporting the hips, your weight is on the elbows. In this case, we have a block. And you can bend the knees again. And then those who like to do chakrasana, or those who don't want to do chakrasana, stay in that same bridge. Those who want to do full chakrasana, place your palms on the mat, elbows facing up, and then push the mat as you raise your entire body up into the half circle. Cycle pose, right? Fully press the mat, palms to the mat. Make sure you have a good grip on your palms and push the mat and then go into the full chakrasana. Extend the elbows, inhale, exhale. If your hands are slipping, come back again. Make sure your palms should be resting on the mat and your palms are not supposed to be slipping. So you have to stay on the mat. If your palms are not on the mat or on the rug or something, it's very easy to slip and you get injured. So make sure you're on the mat and you have a good grip, palms on the mat. Then only this pose happens because safely. Push the mat with your palms, raise yourself up completely into the chakrasana. And then once you're in the chakrasana, try to extend the elbows. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Slowly lower the hips down, back to the block or back to the elbows, back to bridge. So before we go into Shavasana, you can extend the legs up the wall like this. The same principle goes on if your heart is higher than the brain. Even in the shoulder stand, same principle. So now lower the hips down, going into the full Shavasana, the last deep resting pose. Heels in, toes out, palms facing up. Ujjayi breathing, close your eyes. Entire body is resting. Entire consciousness is merging to the universal self. Only thing that you're doing is breathing. Belly raises up on your inhale, belly falls down on your exhale. The entire body, rest of the body is motionless, still, completely still. And eventually mind will be still too, absorbing that inner silence. Just deep rest. Relax every torso, every tissue, every muscle, every bone, including the bone marrow in the last deep resting Shavasana. Bring your awareness, sensation back to the body. Slowly wiggle your fingers. Slowly bring the slide. Feel the sensation in your toes, in your fingertips. And then when you think you are slowly coming back, slowly hug your knees to the chest, both knees to the chest. Massage your spine sideways, and then slowly roll on to the right or the left, like the baby in the mother's womb. And slowly, with support of one hand, slowly sit up. So I think that's the end of asanas practice. We end the class with a Shanti mantra, arms in Anjali mudra. Close your eyes. Swasti prajabhyaya paripalayantaya nyayena margena mahim mahisha Om Go Brahmanebhyaya Subhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I bow down to each and every one of you. Peace within me, peace in the surroundings, peace in the universe. Namaste. Thank you all for joining. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. We have, again, this is the last time I'm reminding you. Next Saturday, we'll meet outdoors at the temple. Mondays and Wednesdays are still online classes. See you all next Saturday in person. And please bring your friend or family, loved ones along for free. Namaste. Thank you.